Welcome to Mystic Moon's Aware or Beware. This is an all signs collective reading. It's not geared towards any particularly one collective, but a general message from Spirit. I invite you to take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Shall we get started? Our first message, or the message that we'll explore right now, worth waiting for. So, worth waiting for. See what is worth waiting for. A change. A change that someone has been afraid to bring out in the open, afraid to go and voice to others, but yet they've been thinking about it, growing about it, working towards that in their heart, in their inner voice. Something private that they've been striving for, and yet have felt like they could not share. So a change is coming. That change has taken time. That change perhaps could be of an unpopular sentiment, but yet is still worth striving for, something that aligns with one's soul's, one's, well, to go and achieve this would be a hallmark of fulfillment, a hallmark of success, something deserving of a gold star if it is achieved. Worth waiting for. Ordinary. Partner. The simple life. Well, first of all, I'm going to say that I feel the first message that's coming my way. Are you overcomplicating things? Are you making things a lot more difficult than they need to be? Are your plans perhaps more grandiose than they have to be in the schematics of it? You know, things always expand, right? Everything always grows. And all you need initially is that seed, that basic combination of ingredients. In this case, your other half. Partner in marriage obviously could refer to love, but this is also life. What you bind yourself to in life and accept responsibility for. And the ingredients for those things, or to achieve that, is actually much more simpler than what you consciously have been thinking about, ruminating about. And I think that the sooner you get back to the basic core of yourself, the basic core of life you wish to lead. And when I say the basic core, I'm talking about the fundamentals. Just like we all want to be safe, we all want to live in a nice place, one that's temperature controlled. We all want to eat good food. We all want to be around good company. We all want to be happy. What are those ingredients to be happy? Very simple things, very simple items and environment composes of happiness at its core. And I think that's what the message here for those watching today. Think about your plans, what you've been striving for, who you've been waiting for, who you've been waiting to acknowledge you. And as you think about that, dial it back to its core attributes, the basic ingredients. And I think too, think about it this way. When we all think, a thought is just a thought is just as powerful as an action. In the energetic field, both have equal weight. Maybe not equal weight in our physical, mundane environment, mundane reality, but in the world that is, both what we see and don't see, but both what we perceive and don't perceive. Just like we assume that there is a back of our heads right now, the back of ourselves, but all we see is in 2D form. We assume that there's something in the back. So therefore it is. I think that the sooner you start vibrating towards those simple core ingredients of what makes you happy, that will come a lot faster than you think to you. I'll pull one more set of cards here to complement this message. Well, somebody is definitely finding their life partner. And perhaps for one or both of those people, it's going to happen earlier than anticipated, earlier than what was anticipated by others. I feel like two of those cards that we received with death. I forgot what the card was underneath of it, but we had a Seven of Swords, we had Temperance, we had the Star, and it was all about the energy of what is in one's heart, but yet they can't share. They can't share because that would perhaps contradict what those around them expect from them to do. Those who care, not to let down those who care, but still a wish harbored internally. And anyway, for some of you, a higher force is listening to what you've been calling for in your heart. And a pivotal meeting is coming up for you. And you will find out that what builds any sort of flavor you wish to have in your life, any sort of tempo you wish to have in your life, does start with first identifying the simple core attributes that makes your life happy, such as being safe, being appreciated, appreciating others, respecting boundaries, collaboration, and growth, all those sorts of things. But what are the core fundamentals for you? If I was going to say something else as well, Scorpio energy is prevalent here. Scorpio energy came up. You could be looking towards something arriving come Scorpio season. I would also encourage for those of you who are watching, where does Scorpio sit in your natal chart? And I also do recommend, since we have all this marriage and people energy here, take a look at your fourth house and what inhabits that, your seventh house. I feel like saying to your eighth house. And look at the transits going on there. And especially keep in mind Scorpio energy. I know that also, too, I'm going to say, since we also have a love reading here, and maybe there's some timing that's being suggested here. I believe this whole year, Lilith is in Scorpio. There's a whole bunch of transits going on over the whole year and shorter term ones with Scorpio energy. I don't quite pay attention to those, but I recommend you take a peek at it and how it relates to your own chart. Could be quite fascinating. And also to where your Scorpio placements energy will be activated. I think you're also going to find that's where your partner is going to be tied into your future partner, your life partner energy here. If you appreciate my time and energy, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. And until next time, bye bye.